be demonstrating to you how to make a coffee latte using an espresso machine. First, I will start by giving you the ingredients and materials that you need to make this latte. Next, I will give you the procedure and the steps that I take to make this coffee latte. Finally, I will give you some helpful tips to make this latte absolutely perfect. So, let's begin with our materials that we need. We need our espresso machine. We need our coffee grinder. We need our espresso beans themselves. This is our actual coffee. We need a portafilter. We need a tamper, and this is to put pressure on our coffee. We need a leveler to level out our coffee on that portafilter. We need a stand to hold up our 2 shot glasses that our coffee will be poured into. We need a milk frothing pitcher. We need the milk itself. We need a thermometer to check the temperature of our milk. We need a stir stick. And we also need a cup and a lid for our coffee itself. So, now let's begin with the actual steps and procedure that I take to make this latte. First, you turn on your espresso machine. I did this just a little bit earlier because it takes about 10 to 15 minutes for your espresso machine to heat up and be ready to go. Then, you're going to get your coffee beans and you're going to pour them into your coffee grinder. Make sure that your coffee grinder is turned on. We're going to take our handy dandy portafilter and we're going to push it up against this button on the bottom where your coffee is going to be grinded into this portafilter. Do not pull the coffee portafilter away. The grinder will stop grinding the coffee on its own. So then you're going to take our handy dandy leveler and we're going to level out our coffee all on top of this portafilter. Next, you're going to take our tamper and we're going to get it and we're going to push straight down and put some pressure on it. And then we're going to turn this in circles on top to polish our coffee so that it has an overlay. Now it's good and ready to go to be put onto our espresso machine. We're going to put it on there. We're going to take our stand and we're going to put it in position here. Next, you're going to get your 2 shots of coffee, your shot glasses, and you're going to put them right underneath the spouts of the portafilter. Next, you're going to come in here and push this top right hand button, and this starts making your coffee for you. Now what this does, it pours your coffee into the shot glasses, and these are 1 ounce shot glasses. So your coffee will make the desired amount that you choose for it to make. So while that's making, you're going to get your cup, set it on your counter, and we're going to transport this coffee into our cup. There goes 1 shot and another. Okay, now we're going to get our milk frothing pitcher. We're going to get some milk. We're going to pour it into our pitcher, probably about halfway full because we're making a 16-ounce cup of coffee, not a medium-sized cup of coffee. Don't forget your temperature thermometer. We're going to stick this in our milk frothing pitcher. And we're going to turn, this is what is called a steam wand. We're going to turn this on. Make sure that the steam is going and up and ready to go. Once the steam comes out of there, it's good to go. Means you're ready for it. You're going to stick the steam wand in this pitcher. And you're going to slowly start to heat up your milk. This is known as frothing milk or steaming milk. Same thing. All you're basically doing is heating up your milk to a certain temperature that you desire. Or you can heat it up to exactly 140 degrees, which is what we require. So you're heating up your milk. You get it to 140 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. And the temperature still climbs because it's still a little bit hotter than what we expected it. As long as it's in the green area, we're good to go. So then you're going to take your milk and you're going to pour it straight into our cup of coffee. Here we go. Alrighty. We can set this down. We can get our stir stick. And let's go ahead and stir this coffee on right up. Take that out. Now we can get our lid. Put it on. And voila. There's your wonderful latte. Finally, I will finish by giving you some helpful tips that help make your coffee absolutely perfect. So first things first, whenever you are grinding your coffee into your portafilter, make sure that when you take your coffee off that you go ahead and wipe down the sides of it to make sure that you don't have any coffee grains falling off of it into your cup of coffee, because you don't want to drink those coffee grains. Also, whenever we are pouring our milk into here, we want to put our steam wand directly in the middle of the cup. And we want to make sure that we do it in a circular motion. That way we do not heat up just one certain part of the milk. We want to heat up both sides and all of it evenly. And also, we don't want our milk to touch the bottom of the steam wand, because we will scorch our milk. So make sure and keep it in the middle and keep it in circular motion. Now, whenever you pour your coffee into your cup, you want to start at a high elevation and go low all to the center of the cup. That way, your coffee and your milk are not layering on top of each other, they're spreading around. That's what helps this here. That's what this helps for, to stir that on up. And finally, you can add sugar or cream or flavoring if you'd like to whatever you desire to your latte. I like to personally add two packets of Splenda. Go ahead and add your sugar, anything that you'd like to it. And then go ahead and use that stir stick up one more time. Stir it up really, really good. And finally, put your lid on, and you're ready to go for your cup of coffee. So, I have just provided you with 3 important pieces of information to make a coffee latte. I first started with the ingredients and materials that you need to make this coffee latte. Next, I gave you the exact steps and procedures that I take to make the coffee latte. Finally, I finished by giving you some helpful tips that I think makes your coffee absolutely perfect. So now, you can have your cup of latte to start your day off just the right way that you need it to.